great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Poof. Well, here we are. I guess I'm supposed to say something. You know, it's hard to imagine now I'm standing here holding this MVP trophy. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I was playing in China with no idea what the future held for me in professional basketball. So I guess you could say that things worked out. But this award certainly doesn't belong to just me. We battled this entire season as a team. And I know that we're only here right now just trying to keep this thing going for as long as we can. You guys are the best. It's an honor playing with you, playing for Coach, playing for this organization. And I think it goes without saying that this is truly for all of you. I know I speak for this entire team when I say that we wouldn't be where we are tonight without each and every one of you. So let me just say that I am blessed, I am honored, I am humbled, and I am ready to get this win tonight. Thank you. Yeah!
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. And along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And alongside us tonight, we have a very special guest you're going to enjoy. 5-time NBA champion, 9-time all-defensive first-team selection. Laker legend, the terrific Kobe Bryant. Kobe, great to see you. We're so excited to have you.
No, thank you. I wouldn't miss a chance to stop by and call a game with you guys.
You still watch a lot, don't you?
I do. I'm a big fan.
We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with Young. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Kobe, I can only imagine the hours you spent studying the legends who came before you, Michael Jordan, and probably other players as well.
Well, yeah, because you have to ask yourself the question is, why are these moves that are being executed working? Right. It's not good enough just to look at them and say, okay, they work. I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. That's not good enough. You have to try to understand why they work. And in other situations, why didn't they work?
But I always thought, too, you put your special spin on it. You followed this roadmap, but then you took the exit ramp and then put your own spin, own feel on the move or play.
Well, yeah, because we both had different teams, right? He had a different cast of characters that he played with. He had a different role and different responsibility than I had on my team. So I've had to kind of adjust those things in the timing of our games and when we attack and when we facilitate and all those other things. But the basics of the game remain the same, whether it's myself, whether it's Michael, whether it's Jerry West, those things are all consistent.
And he makes the first. Davis Bertans checks in for Rudy Gay. Smith hits them both. About 1 minute into the first quarter. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Young kicks to Bertans. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. San Antonio again missing.
I'm not sure if it's a bad start or unlucky here. 0 for 4. Can't think too much about it. Just got to get that first one to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Kobe, many people measure success in the NBA with the number of rings, not so much the stats. For Karl Malone and Steve Nash and guys of that ilk, you know, they're truly great players, but they never won a championship. How are these legacies measured, do you think, when all is said and done, when you take a look at the landscape of that topic?
Well, they're great players who just never won championships. I mean, it's that simple to me. They're just phenomenal players. And winning a championship is extremely difficult. You have to have so many things go right for you. And you have to be extremely fortunate to be with an organization and to have a GM that understands talent, understands the cap, understands how to build championship caliber teams. And Michael and myself were extremely fortunate, as was Larry, as was Magic. But at the same time, it becomes a player's responsibility to lead that core group of players to the title.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smith, the pass to McGee. Yes, that goes in. McGee's got his first 2 points.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Here's Bertans. And here's DeRozan. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Smith finds McGee. Smith scanning the floor. And the foul called on Marcus Young. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Smith against Young. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And it's 6 points for Smith.
Well, if my counting is right, they've made 4 of their first 5. That's good.
And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches the teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing. This is how I think we should play?
Yeah, well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, is that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right? He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically. Because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens. Right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Right? They happen with intent.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk to Greg Popovich.
You can put coach into that group of experts who think game 1 is the most important indicator of how a series is going to go. He said to take this opening game on the road doesn't just give us home court advantage, it puts us in the driver's seat from a mental perspective. Well, he's putting a lot into tonight, Kevin. We'll see if they can steal this one. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
White, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 6. In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction, You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. For that, you know, it was Dr. J and how I find that amazing how the torch. Here's Smith. The forwards are Ingram and LeBron. Smith is out there with Hart, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Stolen by Walker. Kicks it to Forbes. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. And Kobe, talking about passing the torch, do you actually say, hey, you're taking over when I leave the game? And then on top of that, did Jordan say the same thing to you? Hey, Kobe, it's your league now. Take it.
No, it becomes apparent when you start winning championships. That's the tell-all, right? Can you lead a team to win a championship? And not just one, but multiple championships. And that's what determines who gets the torch next.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Lakers leading by 6. Smith dishes to McGee. Back to Smith. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
Kobe, you look at the younger generation entering the NBA right now, so much that they can learn from someone like you that played. Do you give a lot of advice to younger players?
I do. And, you know, a lot of players call me and we'll talk, and I have questions. And I think that's really important. You know, when I was coming up, I certainly asked a lot of questions, whether it's to Michael or whether it's to Magic, Larry, Dr. J. You know, I always reached out, Michael Cooper. I mean, I spoke to as many players as I possibly could to try to understand and gain knowledge. I mean, if you have those players that are there, why wouldn't you reach out to Akeem Olajuwon to figure things out?
Rudy Gay on the way. James covering. Baseline Jay on the way. Pirtle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Pirtle's got his first bucket of the night.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here is Forbes, covered by Smith. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Forbes off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. DeRozan passes to Gay, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's a little bit out of the Rudy Gay experience there, used to absorbing contact on the way up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Rudy Gay. Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah, we used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, 99. He came in the locker room. We were just getting started. I was just asking questions about his process and stuff. We started going to like cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said, right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now, Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on Marcus Young. David, what's the news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan. Smith kicks to LeBron. Back to Smith. Hart the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the post-up, a big part of your offensive arsenal as well, Kobe. You were comfortable physically to do that. Your skill, it seems to be losing maybe some emphasis in today's game. What do you think?
Well, in the playoffs, you have to be able to post the ball up. You know, even if it's not on the block post, you still need the mid-post.
More half-court, more as a slow-down game?
Well, if you think about it, if you run screen rolls and isolations on the perimeter, defenses can simply stunt and get back to the shooter, right? If you have teams that are fast and long, that dribble penetration is not going to work because they can close down a lane and recover the shooters. But if you can mid-post or post, now the defense has to come down to get you. They have to come all the way down. They can't stunt and recover, right? So offensively, we're doing our team a service because now I'm freeing up shooters, right? So the posting up in the mid-post is a big key.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Smith. That focus, Kobe, you were talking about, knowing where everybody is and feeling a situation, seems like that's something you're born with, right? I mean, you can learn only so much, right?
Yeah,
but there's something innate in the way you are.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right?
There's certain things that are just naturally there, and I don't know if it comes from whether 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, whatever the case may be, and being around the game so much, watching it so much. There's certain things that are just naturally there.
Here's White. And let's catch up with our 6'9" reporter, David Aldridge.
I got it. Well, AI in the last time out was a trailblazer. It was all business. He had 29 points and ran the team as always with a big number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out that box. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got his arsenal tonight.
Check out the DA. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that and usually work in this one.
And you only have 3 points, so straight away jump. So effective because it's unstoppable.
I remember we were playing against Eric Snow in 6-6 time in Philadelphia. Really great player. Down the post, I turned around, I hit a fall. And running back out of court, he was like, man, you're going to make that. You're going to make that shot. God bless you. God bless you. That shot out of time. Thank you. It's a great those fadeaway shots players are just used to put the hand up. If you just put a hand up, these are shots I take thousands of times. You just got to hold up this. And you didn't know.
It's just the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
To win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart. He's going in for the kill.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Los Angeles with some changes. But Julie is checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Smith. good.
And at 6'6" ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the chart.
Greg, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you be part of our podcast.
No, thank you for having me.
Well, he is the legendary Kobe Bryant. And Brett, we know just how competitive Kobe was as a player, and it's always nice to hear a more reflective side of him when he joins us here in the booth.
Funny the things that you notice, Kevin, when you're in the booth here versus the role that you play as a player, especially for a guy who lives and breathes basketball like Kobe Bryant.
And so is Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go to courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Well, look, we've got a lot to talk about, but first, you are now Rookie of the Year. How special is this for you?
Oh, man, it's a big honor, man. I was lucky to join these great players here. These guys that helped me every possible way. And I'm telling you, I didn't join this, I didn't get this award by myself. Yeah, I got this because everybody on this team deserves a part of it.
Yeah, it's clear this team's chemistry is terrific and really helped get this award. Guys,
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. A fantastic game from the DeMar and so forth.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Here's Lee Popovich to start the second half. They've got Young. He comes out with a Murray. Aldridge out there at the Rose. And there's the assistant four. Wide open, ready to fire. Can't get open in minutes. First block on the third here. Good Los Angeles. Murray gets the ball. And here we go. Back to all. McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Spurs will take it. And here's Gay opening it up for San Antonio. They trail by 16. Here is Young. Savannah grabs the net. And he's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Brian James comes away with the outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one is not net. And the Spurs with possession. Second half going along now. All on play here. Murray the pass to Young. And Young with the assist.
Really an aggressive athlete. Young on a launching pad. And he is going to embarrass us.
Over to the wing. There's Kuzma. Evan Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists in the game.
He's like a quarter out of great floor awareness. 60 the ball over to his teammate.
Here's Young. Young. And Young is missing.
They've only connected on one on the four to start their half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
Not really his best work as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's DeRozan. And he's just a corner.
He completely threw the timing off. That is how you do that.
displaying tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be in DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Forbes checked in. LeBron kicks to McGee. Smith inside. To the inside. Just time to shoot. Can't hit it. Free throw line jump up.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He loved to have that one.
Yeah, I put that play on repeat. He said that was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
And it's sent it by Aldridge.
He's not the most aggressive defender or the most physical, but Aldridge does have the ability. That time he sends it back.
No good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Smith outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smith outside. Pass to Kuzma. Pocket six. James Michael Smith.
His shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Here's DeRozan. Another boy like contact. Everybody gets the football and moves to two.
From over here, you see that pretty clear.
This is his third trip to the free throw line of the game. And the first one. Ingram's checked in for the Lakers. Spurs are going to sub. Who's checked in. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And here is Los Angeles now. Just 4 points, although giving up here in the second half. Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. DeRozan against LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points in the line. Sunlight is over.
Every night, the competitive instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas it seems left in the tank for LeBron James.
John Rondo just came from the lake. Third quarter of basketball here. Just a little bit of 3 minutes gone by. San Antonio calls timeout.
Some of his shot selection, some just bad luck. They just can't get anything going.
Coming out of that timeout, see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go.
Here is Forbes, by Smith. And Forbes gets the game. The jump shot on the baseline is right on target. Game's got 5 now.
He's dialed in right now in the in-between game. Let's see if he can capitalize there.
It's shot by Smith.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you can try to key in on him, but that's tough. You run plays like that, easy, give him, make a little look.
Slightly advantage with him. One more
I'll tell you, point right there. Roger against Rondo to the paint. And I know the paint on the assist of 1. And 11 points from LeBron.
So difficult to defend Aldridge inside. How you go around or shoot over. You're pretty much whatever you want to do.
And that was good. James. Now here's Walker. Still looking for his first record in this one. That's the Forbes. He kicks it to game. Spurs working the ball out now. LeBron gets out to Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points 4 chances at the line. Made them all. First free throw is good. There it is. He's just getting to the Spurs. That plays in from 4. So he makes 1 and 2 as the second one is missed. Now low. White's got 6.
That's their first great leg off of assist.
Smith against James. It's good. It's that time. Smith. 10-point one LeBron.
Combination power and finesse. Just automatically LeBron gets down low. One of the most efficient players in the game.
And White kicks to long. Out to White. And to Bertans. He makes this on 1 hand.
It's great to see a player who works that hard on the glass. And both they also say that's the way he is built, his reputation. Shooting away 100% all the time.
And then uses his explosiveness once he's gathered the rebound to throw it down.
Just got it from Smith.
When the ball inside and working like a charm.
Spurs trailed by 19. White the basketball. Jack up the 3. And it's White misses. LA's got to do it. They have to go 3 points down here. And then the short goes down. Robertson sometimes in running, and also sometimes run. So this goes down. And White kicks to Bertans. James against DeRozan, and stolen by James. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. That's tipped. Here's Smith. He's got 21.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the veteran Pachulia is a physical presence, a guy you hate playing against, but someone you love if he's on your team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bertles checked in. And Pachulia drops them both. Now White. He has 6. There's the pass to Purdy. And there's the call on Pachulia. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Here's Robertson. James in the post. DeRozan defending. Shot clock at 3. Robertson finds Smith. And the Lakers with another miss.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
and he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for Walker. Free throw is off from DeRozan.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Bertans. James covering. White, good.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Lets a floater go, and it's White with the rebound.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Murray. Bertans kicks to DeRozan. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Lakers leading by 17. And it's Smith penetrating. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Bertans. And that one, good. Bertans got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Smith gets double teamed. Pachulia the pass to Smith. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Murray surveying the D. Here's DeRozan. And a little luck that time, but it drops. DeRozan's got 27.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pachulia, good.
I like how Pachulia shrugs off the contact. I'm not sure if he's inviting the hit or if he wants to do the hitting. Either way, it works out well.
White against Smith. White with it. 8 points for him. Pass to DeRozan. Knocks it loose. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Spurs trailed by 17. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Harris is out there with Smith. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bucket is good.
Not many, if any, bigs in the league have a more proficient mid-range game. Aldridge with the soft touch there.
Smith finds McGee. Smith with it. Pass to McGee. Over Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGee's shot is off. Pass to Murray. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there.
such a challenge for a defender. You try to get to Aldridge's high release, but then you realize that's too late, and he's just pump faking. Not fair.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. And so he hits both. And here's Smith. Kicks to Harris. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. San Antonio with the ball. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Aldridge down low. McGee's there. The pass to Aldridge. From deep. The Lakers with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. So he gets them both. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. White against Smith. And White kicks to Gay. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Shoots over McGee. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Rudy Gay. Los Angeles leading by 13. Smith the pass to Kuzma. Count that bucket.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
To the paint. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Smith kicks to McGee. Passes it to Harris. Smith for three. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Gay. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 11 in the second half.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Ingram outside. Harris passes to Kuzma. Harris outside. He kicks it to Smith. Pass to Kuzma. Misses off the left iron.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here is Forbes. There's the dish to White. And Forbes kicks to Gay. Outside White. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Count it. Good.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Walker's checked in for San Antonio. Los Angeles leading by 13. Ingram dishes to Smith. Ingram outside. Tipped away. Pass to Harris. Inside, here's Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Corey Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
And Walker kicks to Aldridge. Walker in the post, guarded by Kuzma. Walker's shot is off. Ingram against Walker. Now the pass to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Ingram outside. Down low. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And White kicks to Murray. To the middle. Here's Walker. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And this is how lethal Harris can be off the pass. Excellent at catching the D by surprise.
And White kicks to Murray. Passes it to Gay. Outside, Walker. Pass to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Gay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gay's got 5 points now in the quarter. On the wing, Corey Harris. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Spurs trail by 19. Now, here's Walker. Down low. Stolen by McGee. Here's Kuzma. Some solid defense from Gay.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. And San Antonio with the change here, too. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Walker.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Feeds it to LeBron. Nifty move. Count it, and the foul. Gay. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And James no good on that one. Spurs trail by 19. Up top, DeRozan. Covered by LeBron. Basket counts. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Smith finds James. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show. Worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. Pass to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 17. Smith the pass to Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 19. Dishes it to White. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the lint.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And San Antonio has possession. 17-point game. DeMar DeRozan on the wing, covered by LeBron, and DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Smith against White, the kick out to Aldridge. Shoots over McGee. Aldridge misses.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorer.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Smith.
That unselfishness was on full display here tonight. Did a great job of getting his teammates going.
And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 16. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. And some changes here for the Lakers. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Harris. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Pondexter comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Walker's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Bertans kicks to Pirtle. Shot clock at 5. Forbes can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Smith. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Rondo looking over the floor. Offline with the baseline jumper. Now Pondexter. Pachulia with the steal, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
play, boy.
There it is.
There
There it is. You right.
Big win, fellas.
There it is.
Man, I was on fire.
Man, keep it up.